Good evening, students, teachers, and guests. We're group number 1, and today we're going to talk to you about the importance of our indigenous ethnic groups' manufacturing industry in the development of the Ecuadorian economy. Starting in the 15th century, with the conquest and colonization of American lands by the European empires, the indigenous peoples from the region were exploited and subjected to cruel working conditions in various sectors of the economy. Amongst these, the textile industry with the obrajes stands out as one of the worst ones. Even today, with neocolonialism present in Latin America, the indigenous peasant communities of Ecuador continue to be victims of exploitation through various forms, in large part due to the expanding capitalist global economy. Because of the weakening of their agrarian base, the natives of the 20th century sold their labor force. However, this also led to them to participate in the market as small merchants and artisans, without abandoning their agriculture and their community networks. We can find this type of indigenous trade and manufacturing mainly in the regions of the Sierra and the Amazon, which is generally managed by indigenous families passing on the business from generation to generation.
Crafts of the Otavalos. The Otavalo ethnic group stands out for its great presence in the handicraft trade, and it's the largest indigenous market in the country, the Plaza Ponchos in the city of Otavalo, where countless handicrafts and fabrics are sold, amongst which it includes products such as ponchos, scarves, embroidered blouses, pants, cushions, alpaca wool fabrics, sheep wool fabrics, tapestries, globes, hats, musical instruments, and much more.
The indigenous communities of eastern Ecuador produce different types of crafts from seeds, beads, natural fairs, amongst others. Inside the eastern cities' fairs, we can find bracelets, hammocks, and shivras, products that represent the identity of each of the indigenous people of Ecuador. Within the Saraguro culture, livestock farming stands out, supplying meat to local markets while maintaining production of cheese and milk. As for the clothing of this ethnic group, the white and black hats stand out, made of wool throughout process that give the product resistance and durability. Used especially to protect from the sun, as a vessel or even to drink water, and sometimes to defend yourself in fights.
One of the main sectors in which these ethnic groups stands out is in wool products, such as clothing, ponchos, robes, and especially girdles, made on rudimentary back or waist handlooms. These have special symbolism since they tell events that take place within these communities, embodying the Cañarian mythology as well as the flora and fauna of the region. Another important sector of this ethnic group is agriculture, based on an associated, diversified, intercrop, alternate, and rotating production of grains, roots, tubers, fruits, medicinal plants, and animals. Finally, leather is worked in the manufacture of saddles and belts.
Salasacas. The indigenous community of the Salasacas is located in the canton of Pelileo. They are dedicated to spinning, with which they later make, whether by hand or by handlooms, an infinite variety of fabrics that range from coats to carpets of various designs and sizes with colorful designs. Zaparas. The Zaparas are an indigenous group from the Amazon, located in the southeastern part of the country, who live mainly from fishing and agriculture. This group stands out for its very interesting clothing manufacturing, through the use of bark from tropical trees. The origin of this unique and beautiful tradition dates back centuries. Today, though, this ancient custom is in danger of extinction, mainly due to oil extraction in the region and the introduction of commercial clothing.
Good morning, I am Pablo Álvarez and I am speaking to you from the San Francisco Plaza in the historic center of Cuenca, where we can see the trade of different crafts and fabrics made by indigenous ethnic groups. These products attract many tourists and promote the commerce within our cities. Joining from us in Otavalo is Christian.
Hello, I am Christian Balladares and I'm speaking to you from the Plaza Ponchos in Otavalo. Certainly the indigenous manufacturing industry positively influences Ecuador, as this type of trade increases the productivity of our economy and the products that are sold attract thousands of tourists each year. In addition, certain indigenous ethnic groups already export their products abroad, strengthening commercial ties with other nations and making the autochthonous cultures of our country visible throughout the world.